Hey there, my sweet Bearcat students. It's Miss Chris. It is one of my final videos to you guys for this year. This week, I think you're going to really enjoy your learning. We are just going to create an end of the year memory book. That is all you're going to do for your reading and writing for me this week. Of course, I am going to put in some ideas about making sure you're reading every day because you have to do that to stay on top of it, right? So you could do Imagine Learning, and you can read epic books and just read any books you have at your house, whatever type of reading you can do. But assignment-wise, this is your work that you're going to work on during the day for me. So I wanted to go through the memory book with you and just kind of show you how each slide works. The first one is the cover to your digital online memory book, and it says hashtag best year ever. I know being away from your friends doesn't feel like it, but it still can be the best year ever before we went to distance learning, right? Here, you're going to type in your name, and you can do some really cool stuff with your name. So once you type it in and you put your name in there, you can highlight it. You take it, you hold down the mouse. I think most of you know how to highlight the words. And then you can come up here and play with it. Play with the different fonts that you can do. This is one of them that I super love. And then you can make it bigger, and you can make it different colors with a text color and things like that. And you can play with making your name where it's going to be big enough to fit in here. Okay. On Monday, I'm going to have you do your cover slide that we just left, but then also this one. This is 10 things about me in third grade. It's your favorites, all your favorite things. So the first one is your school lunch. What was your favorite lesson that we did together? Your favorite book that you've read this year? Your favorite subject? Read aloud, food, song, movie, PE game, and then your favorite game at recess. The other slide on Monday you're going to do is 9 tips to survive third grade. So if you were going to tell third graders, well, second graders that are going to be third graders next year how to survive third grade, this is what I want you to type here. Tell them that they always need something. They should never, ever what? Pay attention to blank. And you want to go ahead and type in some advice to the incoming third graders here. On Tuesday, you're going to work on this slide, and it says 8 of my friends. I am going to provide you with a link to some pictures of your friends, and so you will be able to see some of your friends and put a picture in there of them once I get their parent permissions for you guys to have access to that. So you should be able to add in, whoever's on that slide, you'll be able to add in a picture of your friend here if you want, and then you can type their name. If you want to do more friends than just 8, you can duplicate this slide. And what I mean by that is you would go into a different area, and it would say duplicate the slide. So watch as I come over here. You can come on the slide, and then you right click it, and then it says duplicate. When you do that, you duplicate it, it's just going to make a copy of the slide for you. So you can completely make another slide if you have more than 8 friends, because I know a lot of you guys are really good friends in my classroom. The other thing that you're going to do on that day is you're going to write 7 things you remember about our classroom. Type 1 through 7 here. This is where you can kind of create a digital map of our room. Now remember, you can use shapes to add desks or tables or chairs or windows or doorways and things like that. But also here is where you're going to type in what are some things that you remember most about our classroom. So be sure and type in some things here that stick out in your memory. I know it's been a while since we've been there, but try to think of some ways that, some things that you remember about our classroom. The next one is 6 words to describe third grade. So if you had to describe third grade all in all, how would you describe it? I would love for you to think of positive adjectives and also try to be almost 4th graders with it. Don't type in words like awesome, great, Look up some adjectives, look up some good words that could really be good describing words to describe our year. Then 5 books that you loved. I love this slide. I can fill this out quick because I got too many favorites, but you're going to be putting in 5 books that you loved this year that we read or that you read on your own. So here's a slide for that. The next one is 4 words to describe your teacher. Now, this one can be me, and then there's another one that can be Mr. C. There's 2 slides like this. So you can put in words to describe us. Now, I'm going to add a little picture of me and a little picture of Mr. C for you, so you'll have that in your copy of the slide, okay? The next one is 3 things that you learned this year. Now, it can be things that you've learned through distance learning. It could be things you learned before distance learning. It could be anything that you've learned this year, things that you felt like were really helpful to you, things that you felt like you got really good at even, and you've taken it to the next level. So 3 things that you learned. And this slide is 2 things you will never, ever forget. I have a feeling I know what one of those will be because it's something I will never forget either. But you can also put things that are before distance learning and things that you will never forget about 3rd grade. And then the slide I added in here was this one, Distance Learning 2020. I felt like this is such a different time in our lives and we've never experienced this before, that it would be really cool to document and put in some information about this time period of our lives. And then the last slide is 1 reason why 3rd grade is the best. 3rd grade is the best. I still feel that way. So go ahead and type in your number 1 reason why you think that 3rd grade is the best too. I hope that you have fun with this week. Take your time and work through it a little bit each day and just enjoy this last little bit of learning that you're going to be doing as 3rd graders. All right, guys. Well, I miss you so much, and I will be live this week if you're needing help with getting anything formatted or how to do something in here. And you can ask questions to me on Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll talk to you later. Bye.